So I destroyed one of the white secondary rings.
I also own a farm.
Here we go. You're now watching the 2024 season of Farming with Duffy Ag. Welcome back to the channel. 8820 is sitting out here. It needs some love. It needs that to go back in there. So we need to rebuild. Well, we need to fix our leaking issue and put some new components onto here and get it going to a nice place. So it had a leak prior, and clearly we tore it apart, and you could see there. Somebody did point out probably all the heat from rough conditions last fall, battling in the mud, caused things to expand, then leaked, so on and so on. I got it apart. I did already mess up one thing, or realize one thing. I only got 2 of these. I need 4 of those. We got all 4 of the other one. I haven't actually seen... Oh, there's the gasket. So there's the one gasket for the outside, but this is what is leaking, and it says do not bend. There you go. That's $14.58 if I can remember right. And that is gonna be our gasket. So all that. If only I'd known last fall, if only it was better conditions, if only I had the knowledge, we could have made it happen. But let me clean this up and get it back together. Okay, got it all cleaned up. The holes are full of, I guess I better blow one of these out at least, because that one is the one that the dowel pin oh, actually, you know what I can do? Take the dowel pin out, push the liquid out. No, see, it's gonna, the other holes I gotta blow out once I put it on. I don't want to blow it out and have trash go all over. But here's the gasket. We'll get it opened up, get it on there, get that back on there, and start rebuilding everything else around it. Pressure relief valve. And I don't know the function of everything. I just don't. Until it fails, we really don't learn it all. Okay, I blew out the dowel pin one because I don't want to have any issues. I don't know if this plate is going to stay in here or not. Hopefully this is going the right way. Yeah, it is. Right? Why did I just take that dowel pin out? That one up there, yeah. Oh my god, it's heavy. Nope, plate did not stay in there. Neither did the race. Neither did any of it. What? No. I have a feeling this is not going to work how I want it to work. But Okay, so it's got some pressure. When you pull it together, it sucks it in. Nothing too crazy, but we're all lined up. I remember when I took the last bolts out, it popped apart too. Since I believe that piston down below has got some spring load on it. But we are sealed up. So let me blow the other holes out. Put the rest of them in. So we got new lock washers to go on all of them. Just precaution in case they loosened up or they're not holding tight after. Well, those are actually still spring loaded, which is pretty amazing. But figured precaution on it. Should add safety glasses on. Okay. Maybe if the rest of them opened up, don't want to throw anything that we need away. There we go. These are like OG. Yeah, they are OG. So this goes back to how old some of the stuff is when you look at it. Let me pull you off this magnet. Okay. See how that Deere's jumping forward? Look at that Deere compared to it. So that's the new design. That is older design. So OG parts. Okay, got it bolted down. Somebody just got spotted in the driveway. Robert's here. He's been working on they've been doing firefighter training. There he is. The horn sounds awfully weird. Oh, that is strapped down on there, whatever that is. Alrighty. So United does have 9 more of these. I might have them dropped off. I got to see what his plan is. I might send him for some hoses. Also have to get another thing of high guard because it's going to take more than one. Low viscosity high guard. But I'm making sure I have everything before we get too far along. So like right here, I got to lubricate this O-ring up, but O-ring goes in there. Here's the old one. I don't know if that mattered that it was split in half there. I take it not, but I'm not really sure. Oh, it's rubber. That's really hard, rock hard rubber. So that's feed line going to 4-wheel drive when we engage it. That's also high pressure, low pressure. So those are the lines that go out to the 4-wheel drive. So there is reliefs there, and I wonder if that, somebody said if you're having struggles, change those relief valves. So now that I know that, they're easy enough to change in the machine. But let me get these lubed up and get in there. Yeah, you never want to go in dry, you know. Alrighty. There's one bolt. That bolt stays in there. Okay. There we go. Seals up good. Hey, bud. Did you save the basement? No? Dang. Everybody heard it first. Robert didn't save the basement. There goes Punk. He hasn't barked all day. Somebody shows up and he's got to show off.
My TV stand's still in the back of the flatbed.
That's what that was. I was wondering. Wheel. So we need those O-rings to keep moving forward on this side because those O-rings go in here. There's 2 of them, and they're pretty beat up. So we need that. I need to tighten that down. But Robert's here. I'm going to send him into town hydraulic hose if they can make that one. That one's not the bad one, but it was kind of a pain. This is the bad one right here. As you see, it is all rubbed from the back side of it, but after so many years, that's what's going to happen. So I'll have them make one of these, and that goes from your charge pump to the hydro. That is what that line does. Robert just took off. He's gonna get those hoses made, put new O-rings, and well, I guess it's secondary ring and O-ring is what they're considered. Got it lubed up. And in it goes. So hopefully we're good there. This side, we're missing the 2 black ones. So I'm gonna see. I think that's all I need, honestly. And then this is gonna go back together. This piece here, this shaft that I might have messed up a little bit down there, we might be able to cut it off because we don't need all of that end piece. It got bent and stripped. I'm gonna try to get it through. I think it will be okay, but $137 for that. And this coupler on the end. So I had a gentleman who knows the stuff on these. I forget your name. I'd have to look at my phone. Who's run a fleet of these custom harvesting back in the day. Knows quite a bit. He mentioned the coupler inside. If it's got any wear to it, replace it, which is probably a good idea. This one has 0 wear to either side. So it fell out when I took it out, but I'll get it cleaned up. But 0 wear. That couples this to the transmission. Because yes, if that fails or starts slipping around it, it's a real pain because you got to pull the transmission out to or pull the hydro out to get to it. But this one's in great shape. That was another $100 and something. And I was like, well, it's in perfect shape. To be honest, I don't know if you guys can see anything, but so that's good. Okay, we're all ready to go except for these O-rings, the black O-rings. I got the white ones. I threw them away. So I had a little bit of a moment here. I messed up. And
There's a key for something.
Yeah, that was for the old switch on the tractor. I messed up. And there was the 4 O-rings were all here. The white ones. And, well, this is second ring, I guess it would be. This is the bags they came in. And I was cleaning up and I saw them and I threw them in the trash. And then I realized, uh-oh. So we're digging through the trash like monkeys. Robert got one of them.
It's like finding a needle in a haystack.
Yeah, because all the Speedy Tri is white. Did you get the light?
White, yeah.
Good man. You got a light bulb for me.
How many are there?
There's only one more. It's not that hard, right?
Yeah.
So, there's an old one. I'm amazed you found that first one so good.
Good, what I do.
You're like a detective, right?
Dude. Should have became a cop. There's another one.
Really? Is that a new one or an old one?
It's a new one. What do you mean?
It might be an old one.
It's a new one.
It is a new one.
Shoo! Would you look at that?
Oh my god.
Good thing the boss shows up.
Yeah, thanks for showing up today. Now you're off for the rest of the week. Bullet Bob for the rescue. So we got 2 of them. We'll clean them up. They didn't have any. I called. What am I doing? I called United because I actually have parts. Those O-rings. JP's gonna get them closer to me. So shout out to JP at United. They make it happen. What else are we doing? So he's gonna get 10 gallons of high guard towards me, and those O-rings, we'll slide that together. Hydro can go in. I'm losing Robert though. Isaiah's busy. He's not. But while we're at it, what I got to do now is there is a filter inside of here. I believe it's behind this cover. Since we have no oil in it, we might as well change the filter, right? So I got all sorts of filters and stuff. Okay, behind door number 1. I have a feeling. Ooh. catch that. Yep, there's an O-ring right here. I don't know how this was laid out like that. Oh, somebody put another washer over it, locked them together. That's why it fought me so much. Or another nut. But there we go. So who knows when the last time this was changed. Doesn't look horrible, but you don't know. New one, made in Mexico. That was in 2022, it says. A little bit of a messy job, but slid that back in. So I'll show you right up here. So it goes in there. This is your reservoir for your hydrostat. So that drives, this is what drives the machine. And then there's a reservoir for the other hydraulics. Okay, now that it is back in there, as you see, got the jam nut on, other nut, we're good there. We got to figure out which O-ring goes here. I could look up the part number, but not that one. I'm going to go with that one. So I got two of them because we have another filter that goes in the reservoir for the hydraulic side of it, the functionality of it. So let me open this up, throw that on, put the lid back on, and then yeah, we're just got to get the hydro. And then once that slides back in there, we plumb everything back up. So yeah, Robert did get us hydraulic lines made. This was a, oh, how much are these? Oh, we spent $163 today. That's cool. Did he leave me my card? He didn't leave me my card. Ah, or did he? Nope. Yep, Robert has my wallet. He's only at his place, so. He's gonna go look at a Jeep. Back when we had the red Jeep last year. Well, he had a red Jeep, but we all took it. I drove it, I think, the most out of anybody. So this is gonna go right in here. Yeah, all right, like that. Probably get some grease. Just have it stay up there, put the cover back on. Okay, we got a little bit of grease around it. Holds it in there. There we go. Don't leak on me. And then let me just clean the back side of this. There we go. That's off this one. There we go. So now, lock washer, nut, lock washer, nut. Get it zinged up. Good to go. Okay, up next in this pile would be oil filter. I believe that is the oil filter for it. We're gonna do a oil change on it, and actually, I'll show you where those come out. Lena's been following me around all day, back and forth. You're gonna be tired tonight. So, drain for the oil pan, and drain for the oil filter, so it doesn't make a big mess back there. That, I believe that's what this one goes to. Looks like it. So I'm gonna get them drained out. We got a bucket here, and yeah, we got plenty of oil and oil to go in. This is why you keep empty buckets around. Oh, these are empty. Which one's got a lid that's locked down? None of them have lids that are locked down. So we'll go drain it out. I could not hold this at the same time and get it to turn. Oh, okay. That was almost bad, because then all the oil would come out. All right, let's see if this will work at all. Can you guys see anything? Yeah. Oh, why did I screw that back in so far? Little 12-point metric. Takes it right off. Yeah, it's a little overdue, I'd say. Probably should have warmed it up. What in the hell happened there? Alright, I'm gonna let this run. I don't know how to make this stay here. Bungee cord? Because it's gonna pour out like real slow. Well, I got it up there. I'll get the other one loosened as we sit and let it drain out. Whoever put these on, since, yeah, we didn't do an oil change last year. It was said it was done before, and I should have done an oil change. I know, it's not the best thing. We were balling on a budget. I know. It looked good. So this is going to take a full bucket and then a little bit more. It takes 20 liters. And it might be this much full. So I'm going to run, grab what we need from JP so that we can get that hydro wrapped up. This all needs to get washed. And I don't know if I can get it slid in tonight or not. Hoping so. I don't really know, but we're gonna jump over there quick. I gotta go get my bank card from Robert, and then yeah, we got what we needed. I got 3 O-rings just in case I mess one up. We got the oil, we got the dogs in the back. Running through Cobleskill quick. Gonna go Tractor Supply quick. We got 2 things to get there, and then yeah, we ran into Cobleskill, went to Richmond. Shout out to JP. He hooked it up. Where did I put them? Right here. He brought me 3 O-rings that I needed. And we got the other 2. The secondary rings, or what? I think that's what they're called. Along with brought me 2 5-gallon buckets of High Guard. So low viscosity oil. So we got 15 gallons of that. We probably need like another gallon of this, but we're gonna get this together, and then tomorrow we'll probably get it in. I don't have any help tonight. It's getting later and later in the day. Well, it's evening. So there's the shaft or the coupler, and I got the other one actually in the freezer, hoping that it slides together even better. So I'm gonna put this one together, throw it in the freezer for a little bit. I gotta feed the pigs, do some chores, and then we should be good. So these are not expensive, but the oil is. So here's what worried me. You see right there, I don't know if it picks it up. It's not right. And honestly, for this, if we're into this and I can see that, then we might as well change it. I don't know if I can get these apart. So you usually pull the secondary. Where's my smaller one? Something just made a noise, and I'm wondering if they're both still here. Yanko! Might have been an owl, to be honest. So, where's Yanko? Come on! He ain't afraid to go chase something, but there he is. Okay, so pulled that apart. Trash. This is supposed to be the round O-ring, and after years, well, it just broke. So it's a hard plastic now, which doesn't make it any good. So I was wondering if these would fail or if we had an issue that they weren't working as good as they should have. I don't know what these actually do, but usually when you have an O-ring and it's not doing what it's supposed to do, then it's a problem. So there's the other one. Come on. Yep, just split. They're just hard now. Okay, let me throw the... Well, that can't. Okay, now we got it all cleaned up. And let's assemble them. So here is the new one. Slide it over, good to go. That will lock together, especially when you get it in the groove. With the other one, I had to hold it in the vise. Or actually, I used... what did I do? Come on, come on. There we go. So that's why I got a third, just in case I messed that up. But that worked. Snap ring pliers. The best of the best. Nipex? Is that what they're considered? I think they're Swedish. Because they came in with the Deere valve robots. One of those always. To take the milk pump apart. And I found the whole set somewhere once and I bought it. And I have never looked back. Best snap ring pliers in the world. Alright, so there's the other one. They also work to put O-rings on that you can't get your fingers around because they're all oily. But I'm probably stretching them a little bit. But that worked much, much better. So I'm going to throw that in the freezer for a little bit. They're oiled up. There's one in the freezer already. Hopefully that shrinks it a little bit. I don't know if that's the best thing to do or not, but they go in really hard, especially being new. But look at how much better that is compared to before. It's been over an hour, and the bucket's not completely filled yet. And actually, it's still running. So, I guess we could have taken our time. We still got to do this one too. But that one shouldn't be much. That's just what's in the filter. But I'd rather not make a mess in the back. So, let that keep running. Go mess with the pigs, the calves, the dogs, and everything else that's going on. So, I destroyed one of the white secondary rings, and this one's on its way out too. Just trying to get it in there. It did not work at all. United does not have one of them. That's not good. Gonna make some phone calls tomorrow, try to get one. Granted, we're not in a rush right now, but they are very finicky to actually get in there. And I have a feeling them going in the garbage can, me picking them up, throwing them away, probably didn't help their shape or form. So that's not going in tonight. We're still gonna do the oil change, right? Oh, that's a good dog right there. That's annoying. But alrighty, I'm draining oil out of the housing. I did turn the lights on because then I can actually see what I'm doing. Where's the other one? Nope, that's the bigger one. That's for that. Well, we're gonna get this on 13. There we go. And I'm gonna get oil in, and then we're gonna call it good. I'm a little annoyed about those secondary rings. I should have known. Live and learn. I was forcing it too much. Which, it's nothing major. It's a pain. How much oil we got in there? Pretty full. Pretty full. Cap it. Where's the cap? Right there. It's all tweaked. There we go. We're stuck. We're not as full as I think we are. Okay. Okay, so we got that CarQuest oil filter on there. We are gonna get that off of there. Put that back on in the meantime so we don't lose that or knock it off. Yeah. I do not know if... Oh, that's the throttle. I don't know if how much oil is actually going to drain out because it should all be out of the housing. Technically, that second line, I think, goes from there. I don't know, actually, because, as you all know, we're learning. Literally zero oil, which is cool. The O-ring on there? Nope. So, new O-ring, new filter. That just means we gotta... Oh, wait, where's the O-ring? Oh, no, it must be on there. Yep, there it is. So, get that lubed up. I should go get some new oil. And I know there's always people, oh, you gotta put oil in your oil filter before you put it on. Okay, so the people that say that, how do you put it in when it's sideways? Do you just dump it all over? Because I know very little oil filters, max, yes. Big trucks, yes. But equipment-wise, that are vertical. Okay, most of mine are actually vertical, but I'm just wondering. Someday we're going to be way further ahead, and we will do this in the winter. In a shop, when it's warm, in the shop, and it's cold outside. But till then, here we are at night, getting it done. Oh, there we go. That's good. New, fresh oil filter. This pump's never been messed with, which is surprising. But, alrighty, that's in. Fill with oil. Call it a night. Well, really didn't make that much of a mess. Some, but not that bad. Okay. How close are we? Oh my god. Yeah, tonight, we've had enough tonight. Everything's fighting us. I threw the filter wrench down over the backside, and now we got the funnel down over the backside. Oh, and it just fell further. Come on. So it's going to take a minute to settle, but I figured I'll just check and see if it's even reading on the dipstick. I'm sure this view is great for you guys. Oh. Yeah, we're perfect. That's cool. Once the filter gets filled, it's probably going to be a little low. But that's actually warm, fuzzy feeling. All right, so we got fuel filters to do still. Blowout air filters. But fuel filters, and that's it. Oh, we got another filter for the hydraulics up here. Alrighty, that's gonna be tomorrow. Appreciate you guys watching along. I'm gonna go make some dinner. It's been a long day. I'm annoyed by the second rings, but that was a mess up on my behalf, and we'll get it fixed. So appreciate you guys, and see you guys on the next one.